What if everything you see, everything you feel, everything you are isn't real? What if our entire universe is just code? This isn't a scene from the Matrix. It's the simulation hypothesis, a mind-bending idea that's captivated scientists, philosophers, and sci-fi fans alike. Could our reality be a meticulously crafted computer program? And are we just characters living within it? The simulation hypothesis, at its core, suggests that an advanced civilization, far beyond our current understanding, possesses the technological capability to create a simulated reality indistinguishable from our own. Think of it as a massively complex video game, but one where the players, that's us, are conscious and unaware of the simulation. The argument goes something like this. If a civilization can create a convincing simulation, they could create many. And if they create many, the number of simulated realities would eventually outweigh the number of real realities. Therefore, statistically, it's more likely that we're in a simulation than not. It's a bit of a numbers game with potentially huge implications. So what evidence, if any, supports this wild idea? Well, proponents point to several things. First, the very nature of reality at the quantum level. Quantum mechanics is weird. Particles can exist in multiple states at once until observed, almost as if the universe is only rendering what we're actively looking at to save processing power. Think of the double-slit experiment. The way particles behave changes depending on whether they are being observed. Some interpret this as evidence that reality is only defined when it needs to be, a hallmark of efficient simulation design. Others point to the fundamental constants of physics, like the speed of light or the gravitational constant. These constants appear finely tuned to allow for the existence of life. Some argue this fine-tuning is too perfect to be random, suggesting a deliberate design, like parameters set within a simulation. Of course, the simulation hypothesis isn't without its critics. One major argument is the sheer computational power required to simulate an entire universe, down to the smallest detail. Even with our most advanced technology, we're nowhere close to creating a simulation of that scale. Critics argue that the energy requirements alone would be astronomical, potentially impossible. Another challenge is consciousness. How could a computer program create genuine subjective experience? We don't even fully understand how consciousness arises in our own brains, let alone how to replicate it in a simulation. Some argue that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe that can't be simulated. Ultimately, the simulation hypothesis remains just that, a hypothesis. There's no definitive proof, and there may never be. But it forces us to confront fundamental questions about reality, consciousness, and our place in the cosmos. Whether we're living in base reality or a sophisticated simulation, the universe remains a source of endless wonder and mystery. And perhaps, the very act of questioning our reality is what makes it real. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think we're living in a simulation? Let us know.